Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and welcome to a new debt video. Yay, we've made it to October. Oh, who is ready? Oh man, I know I say that in every video, but I'm ready for the cooler weather. Like it needs to hurry up and come. Like I don't know. It's just weird how we haven't even got not a single cool wind, you know? Like I'm in Florida. What do I really expect, right? But anyways, let's go ahead and do a quick little overview for those of you that are new. I mean, you don't have to be new to want an overview, you know? So this is our debt log. Unfortunately, the only thing that we got to pay off this month was care credit, but hey, it's a win. She's gone. I'm so happy that it's gone. Now, I did not update this, so you know what? I'll update it with you guys. The Petco. I actually paid more than $30. I paid $200. Woo woo! So, yay for that. So anyways, let's get into October's debt. And let's get it all written out and on paper. Guys, what have y'all been up to? Like, have you guys been having a great week? I had a good week, a very busy week, a lot going on, but can't complain. We have to go today to a game. The game starts at 10 o'clock, so we need to get this done and over with quickly. So let's go ahead and get to writing this out. Now, hopefully this month we will definitely get onto one page. I can't wait. I really hope so. It's looking promising, but you never know. You never know what might happen, okay? So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit more. Alrighty, so the very first one is cell phone. Cell phone number 1. And this is debt number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so the balance for October for this one is $145.80. Hold on one second. Okay, hopefully the shadow won't be as bad now. So anyways, $145.80, and then our payment, which is connected to our Verizon bill, is $9.72, and it has it says new balance, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just put the interest rate there. Okay, so also if you guys want to see the full breakdown, the very first video, I'll link it down below. I usually link it like the very first link down below for you guys. Alrighty, so cell phone number 2 is now $155.54. And that one is also attached to the Verizon bill. And I know these are at 0%, and I know that I don't need to worry about paying them off. But right now I'm doing debt snowball, and those are still monthly costs that I'm having to pay every single month. I know it doesn't really matter like the other ones that have, percents and things like that. I get it. But for me, this is the easiest way of doing things. Everyone's debt payoff journey is, in fact, their own debt payoff journey, and they need to do whatever works for them and their family and whatever way is easiest for them. For me, this is literally the easiest way. And I know that it may sound stupid to other people, but for me personally, it totally makes sense. All right, so this one right here, Petco. I put $180 here. Now, it's probably less than that, but that bill is technically due at the very end of the month. So I don't have the update on the interest and things like that. I don't have it yet. So I just put that number, but I'm hoping that this one will be literally taken care of this month. I always write the minimum payment, okay? If I go in and change that number, like at the end of the month, I'll come back and I'll erase it and then, or white it out, whatever. And then I'll put what I did pay, just like I did this month. So to everyone that is like, can you do the true debt snowball? Or so are you going to be applying $30 to your last debt? The reason why I personally cannot do it that the way that a traditional person would, like the traditional type of debt snowball, I can't do that because our income is it fluctuates like crazy. One month we can have an awesome month and we can be like, gosh, like $1,000 like extra in our budget because like a boat came in and my husband got like 70 hours, or you know what I mean? Like things can happen like that. Like, and it's awesome when things like that happen, and then at the end of the month, we'll see like, oh, okay, well, we got an extra like $500 here. So let's just take that $500 and throw it here or whatever, So when we don't have any overtime or when we don't have anything extra coming in, or if someone gets sick or any lack in hours, we're actually in the negative every month. I don't know how we've been making it through, but we make it through every month. And it's amazing that we do. So I can't just in good conscience, like, so say for instance, Petco, right? If Petco is due on the 5th of the month, okay? And say, for instance, if my debt snowball said that, oh, an extra $80 gets to go on there, right? And I add it on there and I go and I pay Petco on the 5th of the month and then turn around and find out, well, oh, snap, hours didn't hours. Like, like, I know that sounds stupid to me for you guys, for me to say that, but say, for instance, like with my husband's job, he'll get a full schedule, right? A whole month schedule at a time. And just because his schedule says that does not mean that those are exactly the hours that he's going to work. We can sit there and like in the past, I've learned from the past not to count on money that does not exist yet. Especially with his job. It's very wishy-washy. So say for instance, if I got like, say, we'll just throw a month out there. Say like September, for instance, okay? Say, for instance, they say that a boat's going to come in and he's going to work a full 7 days straight, okay? And yet that said boat comes in, okay, and ends up only being there for 4 days. Well, guess what? They don't need him for the other days. So if they don't need him for something else too, then there's a possibility that he's not going to get extra over all the extra overtime hours that we thought that he was going to have. So when I plan the bills, I plan them on the very minimum that everyone is making, the very minimum. So if someone got paid $1,500 a week, like say for instance, if their base pay was $800, like with no overtime, no nothing, then I'm going to plan for only $800. So at the end of the month, I can circle back and be like, okay, just like this past month, I waited until Petco was due. Petco is at the very end of the month when all of our other bills are already paid and we receive his last pay. We then see what we have left over or what kind of overage pay we do have. And then I apply it to whatever debt I can apply it to. That is the reason why I have to do that sometimes, is because if the math is not mathing in the beginning of the month, I cannot in good conscience just go in and say, oh, well, I should have $180, to spare off of my debt snowball. And then I'm just going to throw it on here and be done with it. Guys, it doesn't work out like that for us. So you got to do what you have to do. And your budget is always going to be different from other people's budgets. Something that might be easy for some people might not be easy for the other people. So don't feel bad if you cannot do things the way that other people may think that you should do it, or the way that they traditionally tell you how to do it. Don't stress it. Do what you have to do. Make sure that you're going to make it through the dang month. Get to the end of the month. And if you have extra money, then throw it on your debt that you want to throw it on, or whatever debt you're wanting to tackle at that time. Because some debts you might have to tackle before you tackle this one, because of the fact that you need to get rid of that debt or whatever, which we will get to later on here on another debt that I'm going to be focusing on. After these 3 are gone, there's another one that we're going to be working on because it's pissing me off, and I want you guys to know about it and explain why we're going to be tackling that one as quickly as possible. Rant over. Rant over. I hope you guys are all doing, really good in your debt payoff journeys. I really do. Let's pay off this debt, guys. Let's get it out of our lives so that we can breathe more. Okay. So we can breathe more and we can have more savings and traveling and all the wonderful things. Laptop is number 4, and that one is for $266.64. And that payment, of course, is with the Verizon again. It's $22.22 at 0%. And then number 5 is Amazon for $314.79. And that minimum is $30 a month. And it's at 29.99%. Number 6 is one of the Klarnas. Instead of putting Klarna, I put Klarnas just because I said it. That is where my brain is, guys. That is where it is, right there. My goodness. Okay, $44.87. And then the minimum payment for that is $59.08. That's very odd, but okay. 31.99% is that one. And then let's see. Did I write down the wrong Klarna? Oh, no, we good, guys. All right, Klarna again. And then this one is for $392.89. I really hope that this month is going to be way more productive. Apparently my camera is having a mind of its own. Did you guys notice that? It literally just completely went down on its own. That was really weird. I didn't even bump it. And then number 8 is, I'm actually going to go ahead and there we go. I'm sorry guys. I needed to do that. That was driving me bonkers. All right. So number 8 is cell phone. Number 3. And that one is at a balance of $528. And the minimum payment for that is $33.33 at 0% because it's with Verizon again. Number 9 is, we got Bell's outlet for $507.33. Sorry. My face was I felt like there was a hair or something on my face. $30, and then it's 35.99%. And then we got number 10 is TJ Maxx with $521.58 at $38 a month and 31 point, oh, I thought it said 5.4, but it says 2.4, so 0.24%. And then our number 11 is Afterpay. $530.50. 58.97, and the interest is 35. It should be literally like illegal to have that high of interest rates. I'm just saying, like, guys, I'm not saying that it's not my fault. Like, I'm not trying to justify or say it's not my fault that I'm in debt. What I'm saying is that I think that it's wrong for them to be allowed to charge that much interest. I think that should be against the law. What happened to Trump ever do? Like, never mind. I'm not even gonna go political. Never mind. Just be quiet, Stephanie. Just be quiet. We're not here for that, Stephanie. Klarna credit. I just put a C for credit. Let's see. Klarna credit is at $613.57. And then $68.27 a month, and that one is at 28.99%. Number 13, I'm just gonna write these: 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Next up is number 13 is Old Navy. And that one is at $671.02 with $30 a month, $35.98. Oh, I messed up on the one above that. Wait, hold on. 13. Let's see. Oh no, never mind. I lied. It's this one that I messed up on. Yeah. This one is 33%. 33.99%. Okay, so the next one that we have is Affirm. And that one is at $698.16. I messed that up, I know, but it'll be okay. We will live to see tomorrow, guys. I promise. $73 a month at 35.98%. Now, we have Sam's Club. Sorry about my handwriting, guys. I have issues with my hands and my feet now. Oh man, guys, y'all have no idea. I really definitely have to get to the doctor for autoimmune to find out like what's going on, because guys, I'm having a hard time walking now. I'm just laughing about it to kind of keep from crying about it, because when I think about it, I actually tear up a little bit. Yeah, my feet and my, well, not technically both feet, but the right one, my heel and my ankle both hurt so bad when I first get up in the morning that I can barely walk out of bed now when I first wake up. And that is something new that I never had that issue before in my life. So I don't know what's up with that, but it's really, really, really been bothering me, and I'm not very happy about it. I mean, who would be, right? But my hand's not that bad right now. It's more of like me rushing, I guess. And then I stop talking about, you know, what I'm writing down. I'm like writing down on autopilot, literally. So anyways, sorry. Sam's Club, $704.71 at $40 a month, 27.98% interest rate. Torrid, $774.05 a month, and not a month, but that's what it is. And then $39 a month, 35.99%. And then now we are at Quicksilver for $1,030.12. Let's see, $33 a month, and the interest rate is 28.98%. And then we have Platinum. I hope everyone out there is doing good. I really do hope everyone had a wonderful week and got to do all the things that they wanted to do, so then that way they can have a good weekend, a good, nice, relaxing weekend, be able to hang out with your family or whatever it is that you want to do with your life. I would love to spend the rest of the weekend not doing anything, literally just 100%. I almost put Florida. Oh man, guys, I gotta stop talking. I gotta be quiet. I almost put Florida. Come on, Stephanie. Let's just erase the F too, so then that way it can just be all the way done. All right, so not Florida, Fortiva. Okay, this is the little bitch that we need to talk about. Excuse my language, but I don't like Fortiva. So, this one right here is going to be the next one that we work on. And I know that it may not make sense to some of you, and that's okay. This is my debt payoff journey, not yours. You are going to be okay, I promise. Like, just follow along for the ride, okay? You don't have to give me criticism for the decisions that I make in my life, not yours, okay? Now, Fortiva. Okay, this originally was for cameras, okay? We purchased those cameras at our old house, okay? So this right here is, we literally bought an entire security system, okay? Now, we moved from that house in November, okay? We moved here. And when we moved, it was a very fast move. And in order for them to come and install the cameras here, they're charging us $175, which look, it's been pretty much a year, okay? Well, we found out that we try to call and cancel them and tell them that we just decided not to worry about putting up our cameras and that we're just gonna not have the service anymore. Like, please just turn off the service. We literally have not used a camera. We have not had you guys come out and do anything in all this time. Like, we've been paying for the dang service. Like, we're just done, okay? Now, this service is through Vivint. So you guys will see that I've been paying Vivint every single freaking month. Now, they told us that we cannot cancel Vivint until this balance is completely paid off. I'm like, are you serious? Like, what does this credit card have to do with your freaking system service? What does it have to do with it? He said, well, it's tied to us. So you have to pay off this full balance on this card in order to cancel your Vivint membership. Subscription, membership, whatever you want to say. So we are going to be working on that hardcore to get rid of Fortiva and Vivint altogether, because we are just done. We decided that we do not care to have the security system. We haven't had it this long, so we kind of would rather just get rid of it. Now, if we pay it off and, we decide to keep the cameras, then at least we would be able to call and cancel later on, like when we go to move or something. I don't know. All I know is that I want that paid off. I want it paid off, and I want it all done and over with. Because if you pay this off and you can get out of having Vivint, when we go to move the next time, we are allowed to take our system with us because we'll own it at that point, and then we can just have it reconnected and have someone come out and anyways, whatever. It makes sense to me, okay? And I want this paid off because we need to find out what we're going to be doing with our lives and what we're going to be doing with Vivint. Now, we are going to be signing on to be here for another year. So we might go ahead and just pay that off and then just go ahead and like turn on the system, like have them come out and just do it. And just, this is just something we've been sleeping on that we do not need to sleep on anymore. And it needs to be literally handled, okay? So anyways, sorry if I came off a little rude. I'm just trying to get my point across that it is mine and my family's debt journey, not yours. You don't have to sweat it, I promise. To anyone out there that, gets a little tough over there, that kind of thing. And then hold on, credit is at, so this is the other care credit. It's at $1,501.51. All right. Alrighty, so this care credit is 52. Let's see, hold on. I lost my train of thought. My daughter had to ask me a few questions. All right, and that is at 30.99%. And then Bank One, number one, is at 2,026.59, and then that payment is $42. Wait, I wrote the wrong one. You know what? It's okay, guys. It's not the end of the world. 18%, because we're not even working on this section down here anyway right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about like debt payoff wise. Like, we're not down here where it like matters anyway. Like, to be fair. So this one's at $1,866.65, and the payment for this one is $38 a month, and that one's at 18% too. And then we have Nelnet, and that one is at $6,060.79, and then the payment is I'm just gonna put $72 a month because it's such an odd 5%. And then One Main, the shittiest loan that you could ever have in your life. I don't know, there probably could be worse, but One Main is really, really up there. $15,021.03, and the payment on that one is $450 at 21.42%. Kill me now. All right, and then Chevy is at, it's so nice to see it at 24,000 now. So 24,734.59, and the payments for that are $588 a month, and the interest is 9.5%. I would love to soon, not right now, soon though, is see if we can refinance this and get a smaller, but we probably wouldn't refinance that one just yet. We probably would do the Honda first, because, so yay, we only have one more on this sheet, guys. One more, yay. Hopefully we will be on one page next month. I have high hopes. My hopes are in the sky, hopes. All right, so Honda is now at $30,782.19, and then it is $650 a month, and that one is at 8.5%. Now, the one that we probably would have the most like luck with in doing, we've had the Honda longer than the Chevy, and the Honda original balance I think was like 41,000 or or like close to 42,000, something like that. I don't know. So there's a good 10,000 or more paid off on the Honda. So I'm going to give it a couple more months and like pay off some more debts, let the credit scores continue rising, like, you know, clear out some more debts, and then worry about like trying to like find a new, like refinance them to bring down these payments. And listen, this may sound stupid to you, but it's not stupid to me. But even when I refinance and try to get a lower interest rate, I would like to try to keep on making like this payment though. But we'll see where we are at in life at that point. I think that'd be pretty cool. So now I have to go ahead and tally all of this up, and we'll be back to put the numbers in. Alrighty guys, here is the final totals. Now, the month of September definitely could have been better. It could have been. We did not get as much paid off as what we did last month. Guys, I done popped off a nail. Let's just blame that on being about it. No, I'm just kidding. So hopefully October will be a much better month, and hopefully a boat will come in. Hopefully. And we can do a lot more debt payoff stuff. So last month we were in debt of $94,477.48. October, well, this month, we are at $92,636.90. And so that is a payoff of $1,840.58. And the amount paid since last July, not last July, this July. I better take credit for that. Amount paid since the beginning of July is when we started our debt payoff journey is $7,762.55. I'm very happy by that. I am not sad about it whatsoever. I'm glad that we are making progress because we started off with $100,000 in debt. So we're in a much better place. Well, I'm happy where we are. Okay. We're not in the best place, but we are in a better place than what we were. So every little win you have to celebrate. And so hopefully, by the end of this month, we can be down at least a couple more. We started off with, 36 accounts, guys? 36 accounts, I think. So we have made it down 10 accounts. I'm going to pat myself on the shoulder too. I'm proud of us. But anyways, so hopefully we can take care of these 3 this month. That is what I'm hoping for. That would be lovely. And then, so we're doing a challenge right now for the cell phones. And that challenge is based off of how we do scrap wise during the month. So when this challenge is done, there will be an overage. And I think that overage that is for that cell phone in particular, or, you know, for that challenge or whatever, there should be an overage of it whenever we do complete it. So that overage, I'm going to go ahead and take and go ahead and put it probably onto the Fortiva to pay this down like as much as possible. Because as I said earlier, we want to get rid of it. But anyways, thank you all so much for being here. Give me a wonderful emoji down below. Let's see. What should we do today? Give me a laughing emoji. Okay. Let's laugh at this debt. Okay. Like, ha ha ha, you got jokes. I'm just trying to make a funny out of it. Like, I'm so over debt, it's not even funny. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you stuck around this long, yes, give me a laughing emoji because we have to laugh to keep crying. But thank you so much for being here. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. See you guys very soon. Bye.